Hello, and welcome back to another in the series at the Zimbright Education. I had no IDEA. Again, I ask you all to bear with me. This is from my heart. One of my clients this past year had a question about RTI, which in special ed world, RTI is the acronym for Response to Intervention. Her son had been in the RTI process at his respective school and had made little to no progress in 3 semesters, which 3 semesters isn't even a full, well, it's just a bit over a year. But Mom's gut was saying this just isn't right. So she requested an evaluation. Well, the school system said, oh, no, we have to complete the RTI system before we can go any further. Nah, time out. Big red flag for the school system. During COVID, so many things in our lives became the norm versus just what we weren't used to. So what has happened, apparently the Department of Education has gotten so many complaints on this same topic that they sent a memo out to all of the LEAs, which in special ed world, the local education agency, which is simply your school system or your school setting for your child, that they have an obligation, I'm going to read directly from the paperwork, they have an obligation to ensure that evaluation of children suspected of having a disability are not delayed or denied because of the implementation of the RTI strategy. If the school staff member happens to say to you, whether it's an administrator or their classroom teacher, tells you that they're going to try RTI first before they go any further, your response can simply be, I really don't have anything against RTI, but federal law says that you have to evaluate my child. Now, how long is too long for RTI? I think only you could determine that. If you are continually getting progress reports that your child is making minimal to no progress, we have got to do something. The kids are in school roughly 10 months a year, but if they get behind a little bit this year, and a little bit further next year, and a little bit further the following year, before we know it, it's going to have all caught up with the student. So often in the school setting, especially in the elementary school, those are such vital years for instruction, so we can lay a firm foundation as your child continues up the ladder of academics. And so many skills are needed to go even further on that ladder. So, again, parents, I say to you 2 things. Trust your gut. You know your child better than any person on this planet, even better than they know themselves. They also don't understand or realize what they're missing. And my number 2 rule is get that email trail started. We have to request formally that evaluation. And if it's not followed up on, that's your job. Keep in mind the squeaky wheel. On and on and on. So, until I see you again in this series, please keep that information in mind. If you've got any questions or concerns on this particular subject or any other subject you'd like to see me address, please feel free to put it in the comments. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.